Hi, Dr. Andy here, and today we're going to answer a question about dandelion tea.
Perfect. So this question actually comes from Janine on YouTube. And the question is it safe to use dandelion tea? And can I use it instead of furosemide in my dog with a heart murmur?
Janine, that's a really great question. I love herbs, teas, Chinese herbs. Dandelion tea is one of those. So dandelion tea acts like a mild diuretic. What does that mean? So that means it will actually pull some fluid out of the animal and hydrate the kidney a little bit, and also remove fluid if we have a heart situation that often can be complicated as fluid is a result of congestive heart failure as the heart continues to fail. So dandelion tea can work very well. Here's the thing. It's not a substitute for your medication. Okay. Now, we have had some of our animals that are on those medications like furosemide, like spironolactone, which is another diuretic, that we actually could start moving them off and use the dandelion tea instead. Which is great, but we have to do that very slowly, we have to make sure the body doesn't react poorly to not having that medication.
So it's kind of a supplemental thing or a gradual shift from one to the other instead of an instant replacement.
Right.
Okay, that makes
But it's
sense.
very, like her question was, is it safe for the heart murmur? Oh, it's incredibly safe. In fact, for those heart murmur animals, I immediately will put them on something called ubiquinol, which is a very powerful CoQ10. We know that helps to strengthen the mitochondria, the work cell in the heart muscle. We also put them on omega-3s, because those omega-3s can be very naturally anti-inflammatory and supportive. And a lot of times I'll use something called heart health, which is a situation where we have a number of amino acids with a little bit of hawthorn, which is also very, very helpful for the heart.
It's called hawthorn?
Hawthorn, Hawthorne. That's an herb. And actually, the last thing is I'll often use something like beef or turkey dehydrated heart. We know that like supports like. And so doing those freeze-dried hearts can really add something to your heart patient. So all of those are great preemptive strikes for heart murmur and preventing that from getting it worse.
Perfect. And how would you administer that dandelion tea if they wanted to add it? Would you just kind of add it to the food, like put a little bit of that tea in with it, or what would your recommendation
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on the animal. Some animals will you can make it and actually just offer them a little bit of it by itself. Sometimes they won't specifically do that, and you can add it to their food. So it really depends on your pet on how the administration would go on that.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Janine, for your question.
Absolutely.
Getting us all to learn a little bit about herbal medicine. It's always a treat.
Absolutely.
And thank you guys for joining us. You can follow us on social media at Dr. Randy Pet Vet on both YouTube and Instagram, at Dr. Sacci on Instagram. And you can subscribe, follow, and then you can also comment any questions that you guys have and would like answered on this podcast.
Yeah, we love the questions because that's where these come from, and we'll bring more in future episodes. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you, guys.